a teacher, and you're being interactive with your students, and that's the beauty of ClassKick. So we're going to go ahead and begin by looking at what you see as a teacher and how you can interact with them. The first thing is you can see across here. I just want to highlight this. You see what period you're in, a code where you can give to help students get to this assignment. You can see all the slides, and then you can arrange the students in alphabetically or in other various different ways. Now, from here, you can tell whether a student is where they are in terms of doing an assignment or follow along with notes by the black outline, or you can see, but it's also usually a white screen. If they're offline, it would be gray and there wouldn't be any black box. You can tell whether a student is following along and where they are from your screen. And that's the nice part about it. You also can then go to any slide that is available to you. And you can go here to the slide that I've just highlighted, and you can provide feedback to them individually or privately without anyone else knowing about it. So you can communicate with students through the slides by just looking or clicking on each slide of any student that you want to talk to or ask a question. And same with students. Students then can click, and up here you can, up there on the right hand side, you'll see the little hand. They can ask questions, or you can ask questions of students, and then they can put their hand up for you to check, and you can check their answers. And so it's very interactive while you're in the classroom or whether they're somewhere else. This is all Wi-Fi based. So let's go on to the next part of it. There are 3 easy steps to be able to get started. So let's go through those steps. The first step is you need to create an assignment. You can do that by uploading an existing assignment from a PDF. You can even take parts of that assignment that you maybe want for a particular class or maybe a particular year where you've changed some things. So you can edit those assignments as you're putting them in, or you can upload multiple assignments into these slides, or just start all over and recreate them as you go along. And it goes through the steps. It's a pretty simple process of writing, typing, and editing within each slide. After you do that, then you need to create a roster. And when you create a roster, you can create multiple rosters. I have a roster for each period, each class. I even have testing rosters so I can give codes for tests that I give. But for now, for assignments, you can, or even notes, you can have a roster for that. And then all you have to do is assign the students to, or assign an assignment to that particular roster. Now, students have 2 ways of getting into it, and they can log in the basic method or the pro account, which we'll talk about here in a second. But let's go ahead and to do that, all they have to do is type in the code, which is created by the roster that you've assigned your assignment to. And by doing this code, it automatically sends the students to that particular assignment. In the pro version, we can set up an account, and then they can keep everything right there on their account. So they wouldn't need the code to do this, they just would log in. Now, once they've logged in or used the code, their screens pop up where you can provide feedback, and there's different ways of providing feedback. They give you what's called stickers. The stickers are kind of nice because they're shortcut ways that you can provide feedback. Let's say you're saying good job or there's a common mistake. You could edit your sticker, what you want to say, and then just hit the sticker button and it automatically goes on their screen. You also can type, write, or you can even video chat mistakes just like you can in Canvas, what they're doing, or providing some feedback video through audio. It's kind of a nice feature, just like in Canvas. The next thing that I have here is an intro video. Everything that I've just kind of said, there's a little kind of an introduction how it really looks through this video. Now, the problem with a video is that if you can look at the tools I have up top here, if you're on any of these tools, then the video doesn't work. So what you want to be able to do is make sure you're on the selector tool. And the selector tool is right here. By clicking on that allows you to watch the video. Now, if you notice, a box came up when I hit the T. When you hit the T, that's a text box that comes up, and now I can type and a keyboard comes up when you do that. Now, if you don't want the text box because you accidentally hit it, you can edit things pretty simply by just taking it to the trash can. I also can erase things that I don't want. But the point is when you have a link, you have to make sure you're on the selector tool to access that link. The last page is a PDF of how you can set up your account. I would suggest you actually email me if you're interested in setting up an account, or get a hold of me and we can talk about and setting up your account, because I have a pro code that allows some extra features. But if you're just wanting to experiment right now, just go to the free version. Go to classkick.com. Let me just type that in there. Classkick.com, and you can sign up as a teacher and do the free version. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can play around with it, and then we can go from there. But when you're ready to step into more of a usable format that you would use in your classroom, we'd probably use the pro version. So that is all there is for this professional development video. If you have any questions, there's my email and my name, and I'd be happy to help. Thank you very much.